Hey, guess what time it is? Speed build time. If you can call this a build, I mean, it's more like an apartment renovation, which, hey, I now live in an apartment, so that's whack. Kind of. I live in like a dorm apartment. It's very nice though. Yeah, and so this is like a new adventure for me. It's like building something similar to the space I live in. And it is weird living somewhere so small and not with my parents. I lucked out though. My roommates are pretty cool. They all like to bake, so I get a lot of baked food, like very frequently. Yeah, I don't know. It's been good. Okay, and then as far as this build goes, I am very proud of it actually. I think the color scheme worked out. Now, okay, I hate to say this because then I feel like I'm going to be held accountable for it, but I'm trying to renovate like the whole Sims 4 in like a save file kind of thing. The thing is, if I say I'm making a save file, people are going to expect me to have a save file, and I just don't want that kind of pressure because who knows if I'm actually going to finish this. I'm so slow. I've renovated like maybe 8 lots. I have more builds than that. I just need to add my other builds to the save file, and then I'll have more. But like, oh, and I hate adding the families. I hate it. It's so much work. My gosh. Because, like, what I want to do is, if I'm going to make a save file, right, I'm going to make it complete. I'm not going to be like the Sims team when the Sims 4 first came out. My Sims are going to have relationships with, like, their, like, other Sims in the world. Because that, like, that makes sense. Oh, sorry, that was some tea. That was some shade. But sometimes that's how it be. I don't know. So, like, it's something I am working on, but we make no promises because I'm in college now. I'm a busy little bee. Today I spent like a solid 6 hours just watching documentaries for one of my classes as I was doing this build footage. Because I was like, well, might as well just do both. Oh, and today, it's not that I spent 6 hours on just this apartment, because that would be whack. I did most of a house. I'm almost done with a house. And I also renovated another apartment. However, that other apartment I renovated, as I was taking screenshots, I got all the screenshots, I had all the footage saved, life's great, so I have that, I can still edit a video and everything. But as I was, like, going from camera mode back to, like, regular live mode, my game just decided to, like, die, so rest in peace. I don't have that saved, and now I just have a build that I can't put on the gallery, that's not in my save file or anything. Oh, also, by those windows, they're, like, the wood is facing a different direction, and I couldn't fix it. And I've noticed it in this house and another one that I have that footage for that I just need to edit and make a voiceover. But, so, it's very frustrating me. I don't know why, just on some of the apartment lots, when you put in wood floors, all the grains will go the same, except for in those diagonal wall bits. Please explain. I just don't understand. Like, I don't know. I feel like The Sims 4, it's always been a little glitchy and a little bit frustrating. It's always, like, don't get me wrong, I love this game. I recently just hit my 3,000 hour mark, as in I literally I did the math. I've spent over 128 days playing this game. That's a problem. But I'm at, like, 3,048 hours or something like that. That's too many hours. But, so I love this game with all my heart. But recently it's been becoming so unplayable. And there are certain packs, like Dine Out and Get to Work, that have always been pretty unplayable. Like, when I downloaded Dine Out for the first time, I was super excited because I wanted to own restaurants, right? Like, that's why I got it, is I was super excited to build and own restaurants because I love building houses, so I figured building a restaurant, that'd be fun. And I love building them, but I tried to play one, and I just, like, it literally, my game just wouldn't let it play. Like, it was too glitchy. Customers wouldn't even show up. Like, I've seen people be able to do it, like, YouTubers be able to do it for, like, their Let's Plays and everything, but it wouldn't let me. So tragic. Rest in peace, my game. And stuff like that, it's just more and more common, I think. Like, with Island Living, we didn't get our island counters. When that happened with Jungle Adventure, like, no biggie. Sometimes the team's gonna make mistakes, like, they're people too, right? But, like, when it happened in the Island Living as well, it was kind of like, we've already had this problem before, like, you should know better, if you catch my drift. And, like, there's so many glitches. There's glitches with babies. There's glitches with literally every age group. Like, toddlers especially, sometimes they just won't eat or drink. And, like, high chairs are whacked out and won't work. And it's just so frustrating to see a game I love be so unplayable. Like, I only build in The Sims, really. And it's because every time I try and play, my game just breaks. Like, it's so hard to play when weddings don't work properly. Everyone hates weddings. They just need to do a bug fixes for weddings update, you know? And when just, like, there's, like, odd little glitches, like, they just gave us the stairs update, which is something I'm super psyched for. Everyone's super psyched for. We've all wanted new stairs in the game, and it's awesome that we got that. But then the columns broke because of the stairs, which you would think if they were doing, like, quality assurance controls, they would have realized that. Like, when you add something new, you're going to test out all the other features, and oh my gosh, columns were broken. We got to fix this before we put out the update. But, like, it's like they didn't even know, you know? Like, and, like, on the live stream, they just acted like it was no biggie, but, like, it is a biggie. The game's broken. You gave us a broken game. The developers on this game, I think they're such hardworking, awesome people. Like, all the sim gurus, Ninja, Graham, Lindsay, like, I think they're all such, like, cool people. I, like, love their personalities. I love watching the live streams. It's, like, a really fun thing for me. Like, Maxis Monthly is my favorite freaking day of the month, okay? But it feels like they're just not being given enough time or not enough resources to do the game properly when we're seeing expansions in a lot of areas. Like, if, like, they should have more time. They just gave Sims Mobile to some other company to work on. Like, you have the time for this, or at least you should. So why isn't it working right? Why is our game broken? Like, I'm just so frustrated. I love The Sims so much. I just want it to work. I just want to play and be happy. But sorry to get ranty. This is a game I genuinely do love. So, like, EA, please forgive me. Let me be a game changer. That would be the, like, dream. But, you know, it's a game I love. It's a game I want to see do better. But to get to more positive things, this build I am super-duper proud of. Yeah, it's actually, like, probably one of my favorite apartments I've ever made. I made it for, like, this grandma who's raising her granddaughter because her son, who's, like, her son had a daughter. He passed away, so she's raising the daughter now. And she's, like, some, like, artsy, free-spirity grandma. And I think she's just gonna raise, like, this beautiful little girl. And they're, like, Indian. Oh, I can't remember their names because I'm so bad. I remember one of them starts with an N, I think, and the grandmother starts with an A. It's, like, Abba or something like that. And I'm probably butchering that pronunciation, so I'm sorry. But, like, I think they're just so cute. Such cute little Sims. I love them. I'm, like, I cheated, and I saw what the little girl looks like when she ages up, and, like, she's one of the prettiest Sims I've ever seen. Like, gosh darn. Luckily, I saved them before my game crashed. Yay! But, I don't know, I am very proud of this. The little girl's room, it doesn't quite match the rest of the house, but, like, you know, I wanted it to be, like, super kitty. So I didn't worry too much about making it fit that, like, artsy color scheme. I did try and fill it with some clutter, and I think, like, the side table kind of makes it match a little bit more, stuff like that. And I think, like, maybe I don't see her being as free-spirited as her grandma. I think, like, her dad dying when she was young, like, forced her to grow up quicker, and being around someone having, like, a more free-spirit parent, you always see those kids not always, but you'll see oftentimes those kids will kind of be a lot more structured just because they feel like they didn't grow up with that structure. Whereas, like, my mom was the exact opposite, so I think that I tend to be the more free, like, go with the flow kind of person because, like, I grew up in the super structured environment, and I was like, nope, not for me, thanks. And so, like, yeah, see, like, the grandma has, like, this art easel in her room, like, this whole big painting area. She just throws a blanket down on the floor and is like, hopefully I don't, like, stain it, you know? Whereas, like, I feel like the granddaughter is going to grow up to be much more put together and, like, professional. Like, she'll be, like, a writer or a politician or something. I don't know. What other careers do we have? Maybe she'd be a fashion designer. We have that now. Or a fashion photographer, because we have Sims 4 mosquito stuff. That's another buggy thing. We get freaking mosquito stuff in the game, and, the interactive career is broken. It's just so frustrating. I want my game to work. I'm sorry, not complaining. I'm very proud of this house, and it's very pretty. Oh, also, we're going into screenshots. JK. Okay, well, I'm gonna cut off here. Thank you for watching, and bye!